Hey guys, what's going on? The Jitters coming here back with another RuneScape episode of my Road to 500 mil series, and this is episode number 12. If I got it wrong, it could be 11. I'm not even sure. I kind of forgot, so sorry about that, guys. But anyway, the first clip of many this week is me getting finally the Royal Crossbow. I actually had the pieces for quite a while, ended up paying over 400k per piece, I do believe, so around 1.6 mil. And I finally got the actual Royal Crossbow by brandishing it at the QBD, which you guys will see that I actually just did. Oh my gosh, my voice is going. Totally sorry about that, guys. I don't know what was going on, kind of going grandma voice on you. But as you can see on screen, I did finally get my Royal Crossbow, which has been so useful. I've actually already used, I think, about 40% of it. And again, sorry for that little commentary. I should have cut that out. But again, you guys probably know I'm really lazy. Next up, guys, this is actually a long time ago. Me, Anakin0222, and I don't even know how to pronounce your name, Daragnerokia. Good guy, you know, we've gone Boston before. We actually went to Bandos for a long time. I believe this was actually a week ago. I just kept the clip, and yeah, this is us going Bandos Boston for quite a while. And you guys will notice that I do like to pick up the Cosmic and Nature Rune drops, and it was just really fun to trio Bandos, even though knowing that even if we did get a drop, it would not be too good of a split, but it was kind of fun to just go along with these guys, talk a bunch about RuneScape, and I guess just kind of hang out at Bandos Boss. So we didn't end up getting anything special, but this clip does go on for a little bit. I think I'll actually speed this up a little more. And it was just really fun to see the different uses that me and I believe Anakin were actually meleeing it, and Darachnia, I believe, was maging it. And so I've never actually tried maging Bandos Boss, guys. So please, you know, let me know if maging Bandos Boss is really good money, or if it's supposed to be better than ranging it, or not ranging, but actually meleeing it. If it's better than melee, I might as well try it, because I do have 99 magic, and I've always kind of wanted to know if Bandos is actually really weak to mage. It makes sense, but I've never actually thought it was better, because you kind of want to be protecting from melee, so you want to wear melee gear, because of course Bandos will hit you harder when you're soloing as opposed to his minions. That's just kind of my thoughts. So actually in this clip, you guys notice I'm actually still using extremes instead of overloads. But yeah, no special drops. I will skip to the end here. And yeah, it was really fun to do, and this Bandos boss was one of many you guys will see this week. So I didn't make too good of profit, but still a couple 100k back into my bank, and it does pay for the supplies, and therefore it's kind of just free combat XP and really good money and good supplies to have in my loot tab, which you guys know is going to be an extensive loot tab. And I guess, guys, my next thing, I got back into Slayer this week, so you guys will be seeing 2 audio clips of me doing Slayer this week. And I was a little sick. I didn't really get that sick, but my voice just went away. So enjoy those clips, guys. Guys, I am finally back to dragon killing and absolutely loving it. I can't even explain why I love it so much right now, but hopefully you guys can't hear my TV. I'm going to mute that real quick. Oh, wow. Oh, my gosh. But over here, got the dragon plate skirt drop. As you guys know, or as you guys have seen in the past, if I actually put that video up there, guys, I got back-to-back dragon plate skirt drops, and oh my gosh, I got another one again, guys. I'm going to stay here probably for a few, I guess probably about 50 more kills, and hopefully get another drop, guys, but I just wanted to let you guys know, another dragon plate skirt drop. Oh my gosh. A few hours later, guys, another dragon plate skirt, and I have nothing to drop to pick it up. Oh man, no food. YOLO. Number 2. Alright, and later on the week, I was able to go back to Bandos Boss with Giraffe Hugs, my man Giraffe Hugs, and we were able to get pretty lucky. You guys will see that later in the video, and I think it was actually, if I remember correctly, pretty early on in our KC. It was so fun to go with Giraffe Hugs, because we were both, of course, I was wearing my Void, so it was his role to tank, and he did a really good job tanking. I used to struggle actually going to God Wars, because I used to wear Void. This is actually the clip from later last week that you guys will probably know now from now on, that my Road to 500 mils will consist of I guess a variety of clips from older content, not too old, obviously within the last week span. So if I do the Road to 500 mil every 2 weeks, you guys will see a variety of clips that are up to 2 weeks old. So this is actually one of my older clips, because you guys probably don't know, but I don't wear Void to Bandos anymore, because I just got wrecked too much, and it put too much pressure on the tank that went with me, including Giraffe Hugs, because if he would mess up once and not provoke it, or you know, get it to insight him first, it would basically wreck me for a 4K hit. But we were getting very, very fast kills. Obviously, this is sped up, but I just got a 473 coin drop there. Obviously, this is sped up, but we did get fast kills, as he was using dry gores and, you know, tank gear, and I was just able to go all full out Void. And I do have overloads in this clip, but I do believe the drop is coming up sometime soon. I don't think it's this kill, probably the next one, knowing my luck. it was just really fun to go out there and experience Bandos, and here it is, the Bandos split. Oh, 2.6 mil Bandos tacit split. Oh, it just felt so good. That sounded sexual. Anyway, it was just really fun to go to Bandos Boss with so many different people this week, and I really did enjoy it. Now that all my ACT stuff is done, I can actually focus on it. Of course, I do have work, sadly. These people that I was babysitting for and working for, they're kind of inviting me back too. So I figured I might as well be nice, take care of the kids, because it is easy money. But sadly, that will mean less time to play RuneScape, and another troll drop right there of Dragon Daggers. Next clip, go! And of course, you probably saw this coming, everyone. I had to go to the Ascension dungeon, and I want to let you all know that these clips are all separate from my previous Road to 500 mil. So I actually showed you guys me making, I believe, about 13 mil in that road to episode, I think it was episode number 11. I believe these are all separate keys, guys. This is all separate key drops, all separate trips. So this is just additional money I made on top, and I'm really excited to do the price check, guys, because we are possibly at over 100 mil bank worth already, and it's crazy. I was getting so many key drops, and I think the actual drop rate has been nerfed. This is actually earlier in the week, so it's definitely been nerfed. I actually heard about Friday, I think the drop rate was nerfed, and I do believe the key drops actually affect your LSP. So, the reason if I ever go dry at a boss, hint hint, that would be because I got too many keys. I do believe the keys now affect your LSP. I could be wrong. Kind of just a guess there, but I did get so many keys, and they're so worth it. They still are 600k plus each, I do believe, as of today, Sunday the 9th of June. Of course, many of you will probably watch this way in the future, so these keys might not be worth it anymore, but I do know they'll be an easy 3 to 400k for a long, long time. So I was actually selling them for mills here, and it was really, really worth doing, and I'm still doing them actually today because they're just so worth it, and the money is so good. And anyway, guys, the next clip is going to be amazing. Sorry, I keep on pausing it there, guys, because my throat's really locking up, but this is one of the most amazing Bandos trips I've ever done with my man, Big Log 123. To start out the video, I believe we got a troll drop of a Dragon Dagger, so it was kind of funny, but it really does begin getting really weird, guys. Me and Big Log had the weirdest trip ever. The first clip you'll see is us getting the first big split we got was a Bandos War Shield split, and it's coming up here pretty soon. I want to get on sync so you guys aren't like falling behind. It was absolutely crazy. Literally 2 minutes before, or right when the kill started, Big Log said in before Bandos War Shield drop, and we go to the chat. I'm looking at the chat, and we get the Bandos War Shield split. I'm actually gonna wait till it actually comes up. That way it's a little easier for you guys to follow. It was just crazy. We've called more than one item in this trip, and I will actually show that to you guys. It's just really hard for me to audio over it because the audio is not live, as you guys probably know. But here it comes, the first split, I do believe, or hopefully. That's just awkward. It has to be this kill. I looked over the clip a little bit. But yeah, it's a 60k, about a 59 to 60k Bandos War Shield split, and we kind of freaked out. I'll show you the chat right here, guys, in a second. Gosh, I'm really sorry for being a little off here, but I will show you the chat that we said, like, oh my gosh, what the F? I can't say the F word on YouTube. As you can see there, the little chat that we had, and then we got the Bandos War Shield split. Basically, we were rage quitting, like, oh man, the first drop we're going to get is a Bandos War Shield, and then we ended up getting the Bandos War Shield 60k split. It was crazy, and then we called another one, I believe. What did the next one we call? I think we called, I guess we'll have to find out. Basically, we kept on calling things, and it was only the 2 times we called it, though. And what you'll see here, we called it 2 times in a row. First, we called the Bandos War Shield, and then we called, I just said, give us a drop, and it did, almost back-to-back, a 400k Bandos Hilt split. It was amazing. And then next we get a God Sword Shard 3. That's drop number 3 for this trip alone, guys, and we get a lot of drops, as you will see. Another drop here, guys, and yep, another Bandos War Shield. That is drop number 4. And we're coming in with drop number 5, which I believe is the best one. I think it's the Bandos Helm. Yes, it is, the 3.5 mil split for the Bandos Helm. Drop number, I think, 5 or 6 during this trip. It was literally one of the best trips ever, not only because it was fun, and then we do get another drop, I do believe, but I think it was kind of just a troll drop, Dragon Dagger kind of thing. So it was an amazing trip. I'm sorry for the bad commentary. I just can't stress enough how much fun I had with Big Log bossing. It was the funniest thing ever, and it was really, really enjoyable to go bossing with him. And as you can see, I did have overloads, and I was wearing my different tank gear instead of Void, and it was working out perfectly because we were both able to tank it out and get fast kills and last a super, super long time. And it was definitely worth it in the end with this price check, making absolute bank on this trip. This is what you guys will see when I come to my final price check. Just a bunch of loot over this week and a bunch of good stuff to get. Almost a 6 mil trip. It was amazing, and I'll see you guys next clip. Bye. And finally, the last actual boss trip before I end my video here of my road to 500 mil, episode number 12. I hope it's 12, otherwise I feel really bad. Me, Olympus, and Kinablu. You guys know Kinablu and Olympus. Great guys, especially Kinablu, really good friend of mine. It was the funniest thing next to what everyone said. Basically what happened, we got a God Sword Shard 3 right off the bat, and then soon after, Kinablu actually had to go. And basically right when Kinablu had to go eat, I'm actually going to talk about this for a while because the clip's coming up in a few seconds. It was the funniest thing. I love going bossing with you guys, especially guys who can boss. I don't mean to bash people who are lower levels, but I do like going with higher levels. But it was just the funniest thing ever going with Kinablu and Olympus. It was really fun. Basically what Kinablu did is he literally had to go for one kill. He went to lobby, and that kill, as you can see on the ground, we got Bandos Tassies, and you guys will see his reaction when he logs back in and we show him. I'm sure he didn't believe us at first. It was just the funniest thing ever to see, us having fun and Kina going, "Oh, I'll be right back, guys." And then when he gets back, we actually have a drop. The one kill he was gone for, it would have been a split, and we ended up splitting him in because, of course, we would have felt bad, and that just wouldn't have been right. And as you can see, his reaction, it was so funny. He probably thought that I took off Olympus's Tassies to show him, but it was just so funny to actually have the one kill he left. The rest of the trip was kind of dry, but really successful overall, just because basically the Tassets paid for the whole trip, and once you do get a drop, the trip does become worth it. And sorry for my voice, it's kind of rasping out today. For that reason, I probably won't have a video tomorrow, but then I actually go for a few solo kills and actually end up getting a God Sword Shard 1. I believe it's a 1. It's actually pretty cool to get, and I actually really enjoyed just going solo for a while after Kinablu and Olympus left. I didn't get wrecked too bad because I did have my Vampirism aura. Of course, I did lag a little. I don't even know why. It was just really fun to see, I can get my kills by myself and probably a very, very high KC if I had my Vampirism and Overloads and tank gear. So it was really cool to get some drops, really cool to get some minion drops especially, and to see that I can boss on my own. But more than that, the trip was really worth it. Once you do get a drop in a trip, especially a Tacet drop, it really makes it worth it, and your motivation is kind of renewed because 5 mil, even though it's a 1.7 mil split, that's well over an hour worth of work, so you figure you can kind of process in what you'll also make in supplies, such as Ogre Bones or God Sword Shards or Rune Plates or Rune 2Hs, whatever you get for drops. You figure you can spend at least 3 hours there and kind of make good money, and it's definitely going to be worth your time. So it was really fun to get that God Sword Shard 1 as well. That is in my loot tab, and it was really fun to actually go bossing on my own. I'll see you guys in my last clip where basically I'm going to get some keys. I think I'm getting more keys. It'd be really weird if I was wrong, but I'll see you guys in the next clip. Boom! Long video. I don't have long to talk in this clip, guys, but as you can see, I got a bunch of keys in this one trip alone. This is actually after I went totally dry at Armadillo Boss. I just wanted to show you guys why my LSP was so low, and it got so high that I got so many keys in this trip. And basically, guys, I know I'm showing you a lot of clips. I just wanted to show you guys every single way I'm making money, and that way you guys believe that I made all this money legitly, that I'm not buying it, that I'm not getting it from friends. I want you guys to see all the ways that I'm making money, and that's why I'm showing you guys so many clips. Hopefully you guys don't mind, and the bank check is finally coming up. I'm really anticipating a lot of money for this, guys. My cash stack is already very, very close to what my last total price check was. But I'll see you guys in a few seconds with the final price check of this Road to 500 Mil, episode number 12. Let's see how far we've gotten. Let's see how far we've gone. And yeah, just enjoy the silence before my final price check. I suck it. Oh yeah. And here's the moment we have all been waiting for, and sorry, I just want to message these people back real quick. I'll say, be right back. I want to show you guys something real quick before we do the final bank check or price check. Look at all this crap that Jagex has put on the Squeal of Fortune. Like, what the heck is all this exquisite armor? I got literally all this exquisite armor, every single piece of exquisite, that's what they call it, literally within 2 days, and it's a waste of spins. And then, who wants a freaking corn chip platter? I'm sorry, guys, I just got a little mad. Like, what the heck is all this crap? I kind of actually like the Warlord and Ramoki stuff, but other than that, it kind of just sucks. I actually got a fishing crate, or a fletching crate. I don't know why it's blue, but that actually looks pretty cool, and it's actually always worth it. Anyway, look at this. From all week long, over 7 days, we've collected this much in cash, a 52 mil cash stack. I am literally just like speechless. Like, that's crazy for me to gain that in 1 week. It was so fun to do. And sorry for a little bit of lag. Of course, I'm always apologizing. I know, I'm sorry. But yeah, 52 mil cash and nothing really else too expensive. These Bandos War Shields I didn't even buy for that much, so they're not actually worth too much at all. Nothing really in this tab either. But then guys, my farming tab, oh, it's so worth it. As you can see, still doing my yak hides. Been actually slacking on my yak hides a little bit. I've actually been saving my broad arrowheads. Those aren't worth too much at all. Cactus spines and coconuts, guys. Farming is really going to make up in this series a lot of what I make. It's going to be crazy how much I can make farming. As you can see, nearly 4,000 Avantos. I just have to finish cleaning the rest of these. Oh my gosh, this is amazing to see. I think what I'll do is actually finish up here, and I'll meet you guys in the next clip where we do our final price check. I'm taking way too. Okay, I think we're finally ready. Just got some other crap out of my bank. Let's take all this out of here, and let's finally see where the series is at. I'm afraid we're not actually at 100 mil yet. It kind of sucks. I actually was really hoping for 100 mil, but you never know what's going to happen. I'm just hoping that we do reach that 100 mil, so all the cheap stuff first, excluding my cash stack. I really just want to be at the 100 mil mark, guys, so we can really start merching and flipping, but I am afraid, I'm not really even sure we're going to make it, but let's see again. I'm sorry for repeating myself. This is going to be so close. There we are. We've already broken 71 mil, and I think we've already passed, here really soon, we've already passed our last week's goal of 72 mil. So let's go here. I know blood runes have risen a ton, so there's going to be a lot of money worth in blood runes. I've actually gotten a lot of blood runes from the Ascension dungeon. Oh my gosh. We're going to do it, guys. We are over 100 mil, because I know these farming supplies are worth a bunch of money. 111 mil, guys, bank worth of this Road to 500 mil series. Oh my gosh, I know I sound like such a nerd right now, and this is way too long of an intro or an exit, but oh my gosh, it just feels so good. The progress I've made in this video so far, or in this series so far, is amazing. Look at all this loot in the loot tab. Look at everything. It's just amazing to see that I've done all this by myself from scratch. 111 mil, guys, down. Only 389 mil to go. I will see you guys next week with another episode of my Road to 500 mil. And until next time, have a great day. Have a great night. I'm saluting the camera. See you guys later.